Let's begin in a child's pose. So open your knees out wide, probably as wide as your mat. Bring the big toes to touch behind you, and then extend your arms forward as you fold forward in between your legs, allowing your head to relax down. And the forehead can relax down on the mat as well. Your hips don't exactly have to touch your heels. They can be up in the air, it's fine. If they do touch the heels, allow your hips to melt down over the legs, over the feet. At the same time, allow your head to feel heavy and ground down into the mat. Ground down through your elbows as well. So we're finding a passive child's pose to start with. We'll take a moment to connect with the breath, to notice how we feel this morning. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. When you're ready, inhale deeply through your nose, expand the rib cage, open the mouth, and exhale all the air out. One more time, close the mouth and inhale through the nose. Take a deep breath in. And then open the mouth, exhale completely and fully. Allow yourself to melt down. One more time. Inhale through the nose, take the deepest breath you can take. And exhale completely out through the mouth. Good. Let's take a few more moments here, connecting with the breath. Good. And from here, extend your arms now. So lift the elbows up off the mat and come onto the fingertips of your hands. I call them spider hands. And then walk your hands over to the left, keeping the chest low, but the head can now lift off the mat. And reach diagonally over to the left. See if you can keep squaring your chest down. And the more you reach through the right hand, the more you ground down through the right hip. One deep breath into the right side of your waist. Inhale and exhale. Now walk the hands back to center and then walk them over to the right, reaching diagonally to the right, still staying on the fingertips. Square the chest down and ground down through the left hip as you reach through the left arm. One deep breath towards the left side of your waist, left side of the rib cage. Inhale and exhale. Good. Walk the hands back forward and lift up off of the heels, coming into a tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Drop the belly, arch your spine, gaze forward. Inhale and exhale around your spine. Tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone, gaze towards the belly. Inhale, arch your spine, gaze up. Exhale to round the spine, gaze towards the navel. 2 more. Inhale, arch through your spine, gaze up, lift the tailbone. And exhale to round. Final time. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Good. Back to neutral. Tuck your toes under and sit the hips back over your toes. Make sure that all 10 toes are tucked under, even the pinky. Sit back. If this gets too excruciating, you can release. Interlace your fingers, flip the palms away from you, and then lift the arms up towards the sky, pressing the palms up towards the ceiling. As you lift your chest, lift the chin and the gaze. Keep the elbows straight if you can, finding a nice big stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Now keep the interlace of your hands and simply lower them behind your head. Open your elbows wide out to the sides and once again lift up through your chest as you allow your head to melt back into your hands. Take a breath in. And now as you exhale around through your spine and bring your elbows towards each other in front of you as you tuck your chin. Once again, inhale, expand through your chest, open your elbows wide, lift your heart space up. And exhale to round your spine, bring the elbows towards each other. Inhale, expand, lift the heart, open the elbows to lift the gaze. And exhale, round your spine, elbows towards each other. Lift up and release. Come forward, release your toes. You might want to tap them a little bit if that was too intense. Good. Now find your tabletop position once again, and we'll reach the right arm up towards the sky, twisting to the right. As we exhale, we'll thread the right arm underneath the left, lowering that arm and shoulder towards the floor, but not allowing them to come all the way down, right? So we're hovering the right arm. Inhale now, extend, reach up once again through the right arm, finding your twist. And exhale to thread it under, reaching to the left. Two more, inhale, reach up, twist. And exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left as you lower the arm down. Final one, inhale, lift up, twist. And exhale, thread the right arm under the left. And this time we'll allow the arm to lower all the way down to the floor. So your shoulder, your arm, and your hand are down. Even the side of your head is down now. Left fingertips can stay on the floor in front of your face, helping you to twist. Or if you want, you can extend the left arm forward, staying on the fingertips and finding a nice stretch from the left fingertips all the way along the side of the left side of your body, all the way to the left hip. Breathe here. Or if you want to go a bit deeper, you can reach the left arm up towards the sky, flip the palm away from you, bend the top elbow, and hook the hand somewhere along the back body or the right inner hip crease. Helping you to open the chest a bit deeper. One breath here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, re-extend the left arm if you had bent it, and we'll all plant the left hand on the mat in front of the face. Press into that hand, lift up, reach the right arm once again up towards the sky, and lower it down. Good. Let's do that on the second side. Left arm this time will reach up. Find your twist as you inhale. As you exhale, now thread the left arm underneath the right as you reach towards the right. Inhale, lift up, twist, and exhale, reach under, thread under. Good. Inhale, lift up, find your twist, and exhale, reach under. Final one, inhale, lift up, and exhale, twist under. And this time we'll allow the arm to lower down as well as the side of our head. Once you have that, you can stay right here using your right hand on the mat to help you find the twist. Or if you want, you can extend the right arm forward, staying on the fingertips of the right hand and finding one long line of extension from the right fingertips all the way to the right hip. Final option would be to extend the right arm up towards the sky and then flip the right palm away from you, bend the right elbow, and then hook that right hand somewhere along the low back or the left inner hip crease. One breath, whichever option you have taken. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, re-extend the right arm if you bent it, and then we'll all place the right hand on the mat in front of the face. Press into that hand to lift up. Reach the left arm up as you inhale, and exhale, lower the left hand down. Well done. Stay exactly as you are with your hips, so hips over the knees, and extend your arms forward. Keep the elbows straight, and begin to sink your chest down towards the mat for puppy pose. So your forehead can lower down. You could stay right here, keeping the arms really straight, pressing actively down into the hands. If you're a bit more flexible in the upper back, you can come down onto your chin and allow the gaze to move forward. One more deep breath, inhale and exhale. Slowly press to lift yourself up. Hands back in underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under and let's find our downward facing dog. Lift the hips back and up. Once you arrive in your down dog, you can pedal through the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Finding any little movements that feel good for you here. And don't forget to take deep breaths. And then find stillness in your down dog. Bend your knees a lot and walk the feet forward towards the front of the mat. When you get there, place your feet hips distance apart and fold over the legs. So the knees can be bent here, that's totally fine. Relax the head down and grab opposite elbows. Let's sway gently side to side here. Finding some length along the backs of the legs. One more deep breath, inhale, exhale. And come back to center, release the arms, bend the knees a lot, and we'll roll through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, coming all the way up slowly, all the way up to stand, lift the head up last. When you get up, roll the shoulders up and down away from your ears. Now stay facing up, I'll just turn to face you. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, interlace your fingers, but release the index finger. Inhale, reach up for length. Exhale, lean over to the left. Try to keep both elbows as straight as you can and try to keep both armpits facing forward. One more breath here, inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to center, lengthen up. And exhale, lean over to the right. Again, find the straight arms, elbows straight, reaching as far as you can. One more breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back up, lift up, release the hands, cactus your arms, bending the elbows to 90 degrees, and then lift up through the heart, lift the gaze, and draw the elbows towards each other behind you. One more breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale, re-straighten the spine, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward over your legs. 3 halfway lifts. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Hands can be on your shins. And exhale to fold once again over the legs. 2 more. Inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale to fold. 1 more. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold, exhale. Good. Let's step the left foot back now. And we'll lower the left knee down. Point the left toes and we'll inhale to reach the arms up towards the sky for a low lunge. 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, you gently reach up. As you exhale, you allow the hips to move forward and down. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Lower your hands down now. Send the hips back and begin to extend the right leg. You might need to walk the right heel a little bit further forward so that your hips can be above that back knee. And again, that knee can stay a little bit bent, that's fine. 3 breaths, inhale and exhale. See if you can find a straight spine as much as possible. Just 1 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Now we'll re-bend the front foot, the front knee. We'll find our lunge again. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, Lower the hands down and send the hips back. So we'll float between our low lunge and our half split. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, extend through the right leg. Now you could continue with this option with the hands coming down, or if you want, you can challenge yourself by floating the arms off the floor and reaching them back, finding airplane arms. So it requires a bit more balance, but see if you can manage. If not, the hands can always come down onto the floor. So you exhale as you find your airplane arms, and you inhale in your low lunge. Exhale, half split, and inhale, low lunge. Final one. Really warming up through the hamstring, opening it up. Okay, rebend the right foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up, and plant the left hand on the mat underneath your shoulder. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky for a spinal twist. Inhale, and exhale, lower the right hand down. Ground down through the hands and step the right foot back, finding your plank. Inhale in plank, and exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Point your toes. You can open the feet a little bit wider. Place your hands outside of your mat, coming onto the fingertips. Lift the elbows up towards the sky, and we'll find 3 cobras here. Inhale, press into the hands to lift the chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Place your hands on the outside of your chest. Press into the palms to lift up. Tuck the toes, send the hips back, and extend the legs for downward facing dog. Good. Now we'll inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the right knee and open your hip. 3 circles with the right leg. So create big circles with the right knee. And then reverse it, 3 circles in the opposite direction. One more, keep breathing. And now re-extend the right leg, reach it back and up, take a breath in. As we exhale, we'll transition forward, stepping the right foot forward. Any way you can make it there is fine. Then we'll step the left foot forward as well. Feet hips width apart. Inhale, find your halfway lift to lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach up. Maybe gentle back bend at the top. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Nice. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, find your halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold and step the right foot back. Lower the right knee down, point your toes. Inhale, lift up into your low lunge. 3 breaths. Inhale, find a gentle lift. Exhale, allow the hips to melt forward and down. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Lower your hands down. Extend through the left leg as you send the hips back. Again, that knee can stay a little bit bent. Just work to wherever you're at. See if you can find a straight spine as much as possible. If you need to walk that left heel a little bit further forward to make sure that the hips are aligned over the back knee, then that's fine. 2 more breaths here. One more breath. Okay, rebend the front knee. Lift your arms up towards the sky, find your low lunge. Inhale. And exhale, lower the hands down, extend through the left leg. Inhale, now low lunge once again, flowing between these 2 poses. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. If you want, you can once again challenge yourself to float the arms and send them back into that airplane shape without lowering them down. Inhale, low lunge, reach up. Exhale, lean forward, sweep the arms down and back. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, lean forward, sweep the arms down. Find the balance as much as you can. Okay, and come forward. Plant the right hand on the mat underneath your shoulder, tuck the back toes and lift the back knee up. Inhale, lift up through the left arm, find your twist. You can even gaze up if you want. Inhale. And exhale, lower the left hand down. Press into your hands and step the left foot back next to the right. Once again, finding the plank. Inhale. And exhale, we'll lower all the way down to the belly. Point the toes. This time, keep your hands exactly as they are, either side of the chest. Squeeze the elbows towards the side ribs, and we'll find the regular cobra lifts. Inhale, press into the hands, lift your chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Press into the hands, lift the hips up. Hips move back, tuck the toes, extend your legs, downward facing dog. Good. Don't forget to reconnect with the breath. Always being mindful of the breath. Deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Now we'll inhale to lift the left leg up towards the sky, bend the left knee and open the hip. 3 circles in one direction. Create sweeping big circles with the left knee and reverse the direction, opposite side. Don't forget to breathe. One more circle and then extend the left leg, reach it back and up, inhale and exhale, we'll lean forward, bring the left knee to the chest and step the foot forward. Step the right foot forward as well, feet once again hips width apart. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Well done. Sit the hips down, sweep the arms down, forward and up for chair. Inhale. And exhale, fold once again, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And step the left foot far back. Now we'll stay with the back knee lifted. We'll lift up into a high lunge. So when you're ready, press into the feet, reach the arms up, find a high lunge. 3 breaths. It's okay to have a small bend in the back knee. See if you can keep lifting your chest up, reaching actively up through the arms. Staying low in the right leg. One more deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now we'll lower the back heel down as we turn the chest to the left. Open the arms out into warrior 2. Now you might need to step the right foot a bit closer to the center of the mat, so it's in one line with the middle of the back foot. At the same time, make sure that the back toes are turned in. And then extend through your arms, gaze forward, take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Straighten the right leg, lean forward, reach forward as you inhale. As you exhale, lower the right hand onto the right shin, open through your chest as you lift up, reach up through the left arm. Triangle pose. If you want to go a bit further, you can lower the right fingertips on the mat in front of the right shin, or the whole palm can ground down, but make sure you're not collapsing through your chest. Keep lifting up through the chest, reaching up through the left hand. Good, keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Good, now press into the feet, lift up slowly, flip the front palm, reach it up and back, reverse triangle. You can bend the left elbow and thread the right hand behind you, maybe all the way to the right hip crease. Keep reaching through the right hand, one more breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, slowly come up, re-bend the front knee and place the right forearm onto the right thigh. Inhale and reach the left arm up and then forward alongside your ear. Keep bending in the front knee and keep encouraging that front knee to move back towards the pinky toe side edge of the right foot. At the same time, make sure not collapsing down into the right hand. So press down actively, engage your side body here and breathe. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can lower the right fingertips down on the inside of the right foot and use the right shoulder to gently guide the knee back. At the same time, open through your chest and reach through the left hand. Good, one more breath. Inhale, exhale. Reach the left hand up, press into the feet to come up, keep the front knee bent, flip the right palm, reach it up and back, find the reverse warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up, straighten the right leg, lower the hands onto the waist. Now turn the right toes to the left, so all 10 toes point towards the long edge of your mat. You might need to shorten the stance a bit if your feet are too wide. And then place your hands onto your waist, draw the elbows towards each other behind you to open the chest, lift the gaze up. Inhale. And now as we exhale, we'll fold forward in between the legs. Now you can find a small bend in your knees, that's okay. See if you can fold with a straight spine for as long as possible. And eventually you can allow the spine to round and release the upper body completely down. And then release the arms as well. And you can have your hands onto your shins if you're not able to touch the floor. Hands can come onto your shins and then stay here using the hands for support. Or if you're able to find the floor, fingertips can be underneath your shoulders. And then if you're folding deeper, allow the head to completely relax. And keep pressing into the outer edges of your feet and keep lifting the inner arches up. Good, you might need to shift the weight a little bit further forward into the balls of the feet and less into the heels. Just one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good, now we'll all place our hands onto the waist, bend the knees a bit, and then press into the feet to slowly lift all the way up back to stand. Take your time, lift up slowly. Good. Now we'll turn the right foot once again to face forward, and then we'll step the left foot a bit closer to the right foot, so they're not so far apart. And then we'll square the hips forward. Now, in order to do that, we might need to step the left foot a bit more to the left side of the mat, so the hips can square forward. So we're imagining that our feet have stepped onto 2 train tracks. So there's about this much distance between the feet, more or less as wide as your hips. This will then allow the hips to square to the front. Once you have that, interlace your fingers behind the back and reach the knuckles down towards the back of the left knee. Lift up through the chest, take a breath in. And now as we exhale, we'll slowly hinge from the hips to fold forward over the right leg. Now see if you can keep a straight spine for as long as you can once again, and you can have a small bend in the right knee. So we're stretching the right hamstring. Hopefully you're feeling that. And then you can allow now to round the spine to round as you fold forward completely over the right leg, reaching the knuckles up towards the sky. If this interlace with the hands is way too much for now, you can release your hands and lower them down. In fact, you can even have your hands onto your shin and fold here, depending on your flexibility in the right hamstring. Now we'll all release the hands if you had kept the interlace until now. Lower your hands down to wherever you can reach. So that could be the right shin, staying here. That could be the floor, fingertips on the floor. Hands can come down to the floor. but keep sending the right hip back and the left hip forward. And then if you're very flexible, you can even walk the hands back, reaching to the back of the mat. But it doesn't really matter how deep you fold. What matters is that you're feeling a stretch along the back of the right leg. Just one more breath, inhale, exhale. Okay, now we'll all bend the right knee a lot so we can have the hands down on the floor, plant them down and step the left foot far back, then press into the hands and step the right foot back as well. Once again, finding our plank. Now we'll either lower all the way down to the belly and then lift the chest up into that cobra that we did earlier, or if you're familiar with chaturanga, you can float through your chaturanga. So when you're ready, inhale and exhale, either chaturanga or all the way to the belly, and then inhale either into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you could stay in your down dog, but if you want to try wild thing, we can go for it now. So we'll lift the right leg up, bend the right knee, and open the hip. You could also stay in this position with the hip opening and breathe here if you want to go for wild thing. So we'll turn the left toes towards the right and we'll begin to open the chest and the hips to the right. We'll lift up onto the right fingertips and slowly we'll lower the right foot, the ball of the right foot on the floor behind the left leg. Release the right hand from the mat, bend the knees, and then press into the feet and into that left hand to lift the hips and the chest up towards the sky, reaching the right arm back, lifting the heart. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly reverse. Take your time and come back into downward facing dog. Well done. Okay, inhale, reach the right leg up. And exhale, we'll step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Sit the hips down. Inhale, reach the arms up for chair. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, reach all the way up, come to stand. Maybe gentle back bend at the top. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Sit the hips down. Inhale, reach the arms up for chair. Exhale, fold forward over the legs as you extend the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the right leg back, far back. We'll find a lunge. So when you're ready, press into the feet, lift the chest up, reach the arms up, find your high lunge. Fingertips reach up as the hips sink down. Again, you're welcome to have a bend in the back knee, but keep reaching actively up through your fingertips. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now we'll lower the back heel down as we open the arms and the chest to the right, finding a warrior 2. Now you can walk the left foot a bit closer to the center of the mat, so the left heel is in one line with the middle of the back right foot. Also making sure that the right toes are turned in. When you have that, recommit to the bend in the front knee. Take a breath in and out. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, reach forward, lean forward. And then exhale, lower the left hand onto the left shin as you reach up through the right hand. Finding your triangle pose once again. If you want to go deeper, you can lower the left fingertips to the floor in front of the left shin, but keep opening through your chest. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, press into the feet, slowly lift up, keep the front knee straight. Flip the front palm, reach the left arm up and back, finding your reverse triangle. You can also bend the right elbow and thread the right hand somewhere along the back of the waist or outer left hip crease. One more breath, keep reaching through the top arm. And come up, good. Bend the front knee. Lower that left forearm onto the left thigh, encouraging the left knee to move back towards the pinky toe side edge of that left foot. Then extend the right arm up and forward. Bicep along your ear, reaching the fingertips forward. Keep opening through your chest, engaging the side body to lift off of that bottom hand or elbow, let's say. Good. If you want to go deeper, you can lower the left fingertips on the inside of the left foot and then use your upper arm to gently guide the left knee back. At the same time, open through the chest and reach forward through the right fingertips. Just one more breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. Reach the right arm straight up. Press into the feet to slowly lift up. Flip the front palm, keep the front knee bent. Reverse warrior two, just one breath. Reach the left arm back. And come up, lower the hands onto the waist. Step the right foot closer to the left. And then walk the left foot a bit more to the left. So once again, we're finding that squareness through the hips. So we can face straight forward. Making sure that the feet are about hips width apart from each other. Good, we'll interlace the fingers behind the back. See if you can find a more unusual interlace this time. So the opposite thumb on top. Lift up through the chest. Knuckles move back. Take a breath in. As you exhale now, lean forward, keeping a straight spine. You can keep a bend in the front knee. And then eventually you can release the hands, maybe on that left shin, helping you to fold, to stay in the position. You can also lower the fingertips down if the flexibility allows. And breathe. Keep sending the left hip back and the right hip forward to square the hips. Hands can plant down on the mat. It doesn't matter where you are. Make sure, however, wherever you are, to feel the stretch along the back of that left hamstring. Back leg, back of the leg. Just one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we'll all bend the front knee a lot so we can plant the hands down. And then we'll step the right foot far back, press into the hands and step the left foot back as well. Finding your plank. We'll float again through chaturanga or through that cobra option. Lower down as you exhale. Inhale, lift up, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Now we have the option to stay in down dog. You have the option to lift the left leg up as you inhale, bend that knee and open your hip. Or if you want to join me for a wild thing, we'll begin to turn the right toes to the left and then coming onto the left fingertips. And then slowly we'll begin to lower the left foot behind us on the floor, staying on the ball of the left foot. Lift the left hand off of the mat, sink the hips down, then press into the feet, into the right hand to lift your chest, lift the hips. Good. Puff up the chest. One breath, inhale, exhale, and then slowly begin to turn the chest and the hips back to center as you come back into your downward facing dog. Well done. Left leg reaches up and back, take a breath in. As you exhale, shift the weight forward and step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Sit the hips down. Inhale, lift the arms, chair pose. Exhale, sit deeper. Inhale, extend the legs, reach up, maybe gentle back bend. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Excellent job. We have only one more sequence. and then we'll be cooling it down. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now we'll step the right foot back this time, and we'll lower the right knee down. Point to the right toes, and walk the left foot towards the outer edge of your mat so that both hands can be on the inside of the left foot. You can stay on the fingertips and begin to melt the hips down as you lift up through the chest. Now you could stay here. You could also go a bit deeper by planting the right hand on the floor, reaching the left arm forward, up and back, finding this kind of a twist. Here, reaching back through the left fingertips. If you want to go even deeper, you can maybe bend the back knee, see if you can find the foot. If you cannot find the foot, don't worry about it. Just keep reaching back and opening through the chest. If you can find the foot, then grab the foot. See if you can find a quad stretch here by bringing the foot closer to the glute and then extending it back, pressing into the hand, and then squeezing the heel to the glute and then pressing the foot back. Then we'll all release the foot if we had grabbed it, and we'll all reach the left arm up towards the sky. Tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee up off the mat. So we're finding that similar lunge twist from the beginning of the class. Now gaze down and step the right foot a bit closer, a bit forward, so the lunge is not so wide. Yeah, so the feet are a bit closer to each other. Then we're all going to come onto the fingertips of the right hand. Keep reaching through the left arm up, so it's a twisted lunge. Gaze down, and now we'll power through the feet to slowly lift ourselves up, finding a twisted lunge here. Keep reaching your hands in opposite directions. You can stay here, or if you want, you can lower the left hand to the back of the right leg as you reach the right arm up and back, finding a reverse twisted lunge. It's a challenging pose, I know, so you don't have to take this option if it's too much. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Now we'll inhale to come forward. Cartwheel your arms forward in front of the left leg. Keep the left knee bent. Shift the weight forward into the left leg and reach and lift the right leg up in space. Finding this kind of an L shape with the legs. The left knee can be bent. That's fine. Depends on the hamstring flexibility here. So you could stay right here with the knee bent this much. If you want, you can begin to extend the leg if that's possible. Left fingertips will ground down in front and slightly to the left of that left foot. Once you have that, right hand will come onto the waist and we'll begin to press into the left foot to open the hips out to the right. So hips and chest to the right, we're finding half moon here. Again, left knee can be very bent. And you're reaching the right leg as high up in the air as you can. If this is going well, you can extend the right arm up towards the sky. And a final option would be to bend the right knee and maybe find the foot with the right hand. And then kick your foot into the right hand, finding that Chapasana variation. Whichever option you're in, one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release the right foot if you had grabbed it, re-extend the right leg and the right arm, and then we'll all lower the right hand down as we square the chest and the hips down, finding that L shape again. Finding a standing split here. Now you could stay exactly as you are here right now, or if you want, you can bend the left hand, bend the left elbow, grab the left ankle with the left hand, and that will help you to then fold a bit deeper as you maybe reach the right leg a bit higher. Point to the right toes, see how high you can reach the right foot. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. And release, bend the left knee a lot, and we'll step the right foot far back behind us. Plant both hands down, press into them, and step the left foot back next to the right, arriving in your plank. Well done. So don't worry about what happened, how you did, or any stories like that. Let all that go. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows or lower down. Inhale, find your cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Well done. That was very challenging, I know. So it doesn't really matter what that looked like for you. What matters is that you're connecting with your body and with your breath. Now, if you want to take a bit of a break here, you can find child's pose. You can also stay in down dog. Or if you want to find the wild thing, once again, we can try it here. So inhale, left leg will reach up. Bend the left knee and open the hip. Now begin to turn the right toes to the left and start to lift off of that left hand. And then slowly lower the left foot behind you on the floor. Sit the hips down and then lift the hips and the chest up as you reach the left arm back. Good. One breath, inhale. Exhale. Slowly return back to your downward facing dog. If you were in child's pose, rejoin us in down dog. And we'll lift the left leg straight up. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Good. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Step the left foot back. Lower the left knee down, point the left toes. Make sure that both hands are on the inside of the right foot and walk the right foot closer to the right edge of the mat. Press into the fingertips, lift the chest and the gaze up. Then we can lower the left palm down, reach the right arm forward, up and back, reaching the right hand back, finding that twist through the chest. You could stay right here, or if you want to find that quad stretch, maybe bend the back knee and see if you can find the foot. If you're able to find your foot, then you can work to bring the foot closer to the hips and then press the foot back into the right hand. Squeeze it in and press it back. Good. And release the foot if you had it. We'll all reach the right arm up towards the sky. We'll tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee up. So we're in that lunge twist, like we did in the beginning of the class. So it's the same position. From here, we're going to shorten the lunge a little bit. So look down and step the left foot closer to the right. So a bit forward. Now we'll all come onto the fingertips of the left hand, which requires us to press a lot into the feet. Reach up through the right hand and slowly, 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 slowly lift up, finding your twisted lunge. Open your arms, reach in opposite directions, twist to the right. You can stay right here. If you want to challenge yourself even more, you can lower the right hand on the back of the left leg as you reach the left arm up and back, lifting up through the chest. Good. We're almost there. Just one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Slowly make your way up. Cartwheel both arms forward to the front of the mat. Bend the right knee and shift the weight into the right leg. Find that L shape with your legs. So right knee can be bent a lot. That's fine. Good. Now we'll find a half moon. So right fingertips will plant in front of the right foot and slightly to the right. Left hand comes to your waist. Begin to open your chest and your hips to the left. And you can stay right here. You can even bend the right knee more. If you can, maybe you straighten the right knee. Maybe you lift the left leg a bit higher. Final option, not final option, almost final option. Left fingertips reach up. And final option would be to bend the left knee. Maybe find the foot. If you did, kick the foot back into the left hand as you reach the knee up. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release the foot if you had it. Re-extend the leg and the arm. And we'll lower the left hand down as we square the chest and the hips towards the floor. arriving back into the L shape. You can stay here for your standing splits. If you want to go deeper, right hand can come to the right ankle to then help you to fold the chest deeper over the right leg. Maybe straightening the right leg a bit more, or maybe pointing the left toes and reaching the left leg as high up as you can. Take a breath in and out. Slowly re-bend the right knee a lot, and then we'll step the left foot far back. Plant both hands down, step the right foot back, coming back into your plank. Flowing through chaturanga or cobra. Shift the weight forward, exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. If you want to come into that child's pose, you can now. Otherwise, final thing, wild thing on the right leg. If you want to go for it, inhale, extend the right leg up, bend the right knee, and open the hip to the right. Turn the left toes to face the right, to point to the right. Peel off of the right hand, and slowly step the right ball of the foot behind you on the floor. Sink the hips down, and then lift the hips up as you press into the feet and into that left hand. Puff up the chest, lift the hips, reach back through the right hand. Inhale. And exhale, release, come back into your downward facing dog. If you're in child's pose, you can stay in child's pose. If you're in down dog, let's roll through the spine, coming forward. Bend the knees, sit or lower rather the knees down and point to the toes. Back into tabletop. If you're in child's pose, join us now in tabletop. And we'll extend the arms forward once again. We'll revisit our puppy from the beginning of the class. So keep the hips over the knees and lower your chest down, forehead down or chin down, arms straight. And notice how this puppy feels compared to the first one we did. Hopefully this one feels more spacious and more open. One more breath. And slowly press into the hands to lift up. Good, now swing the feet to one side, sit your hips down, extend the legs forward. Shift your hips so you can sit a bit forward on the mat so you have space to lie down. Knees bent, extend your arms forward. We'll round through the spine, engaging our core a little bit to lower all the way down to the back. For a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie all the way down. Bring the feet closer to your hips and cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Interlace your fingers either behind the left thigh or on top of the left shin, and then draw the legs towards the chest. Relax the shoulders down away from your ears. You can even close the eyes now as we wind it down, finding our final stretches before we come into Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and out. Release, step the left foot down and extend the right leg up. So we worked a lot on opening the hamstrings. So let's see if we can grab the back of the leg and walk the hands up along the leg. See where you can reach. And once you have your maximum reach, begin to draw the leg closer towards your chest. Flex the foot, toes point towards the face. You have the option to extend the left leg down along the mat if you want. 2 deep breaths. And release the leg. Bend the right knee and squeeze the right knee towards the side ribs. If your left leg was bent, straighten it now, extending it along the mat. Take a breath in And as you exhale, find a spinal twist by lowering the right leg all the way to the left onto the mat and extend through the right arm, reaching the right hand to the right. Maybe gaze to the right as well. And it's okay if the right arm is not all the way to the floor and the right shoulder is lifted. That's fine, as long as you're grounding down through the right knee. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, come back to center. Bend both knees, step the feet down, square it back down through the hips, and we'll cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh or on top of the right shin, and draw the legs towards the chest. Keep the left foot flexed, and keep encouraging the left leg to move forward away from you. One more breath. Slowly release. Extend the left leg up and begin to walk your hands along the back of the left leg. And then slowly and gently encourage the left leg to move closer towards your head. Flexing the left toes so they point down. And then you have the option also to extend the right leg if you want. Two more breaths. Slowly release the left foot or left leg. Squeeze the left knee towards the side ribs. And now you can extend the right leg if you haven't already. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the left knee all the way to the right, all the way to the floor. And then extend left arm out to the left. Breathe into the left side of your rib cage. Slowly make your way back to center. Square through the hips, ground down evenly. Squeeze both knees in towards the chest, give them a nice final hug. Maybe lift the chin, lift the head, make yourself into a tiny little ball. Inhale. As you exhale, release the legs, extend them down long on your mat. Extend your arms alongside your body, palms face up. Find your final resting pose, Shavasana. Make sure you're comfortable. If you need to make any small adjustments, make those now. Take up as much space as you need to. And now allow your whole body to completely relax and melt down into the support of the earth. Letting go of all the effort from the practice. And allowing your body to absorb all the wonderful benefits from the last 1 hour of movement. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Slowly start to reawaken the body. Maybe circle the wrists and the ankles. Maybe reach your arms up overhead as you reach down through the toes, finding one big stretch as if you're waking up once again today. And then release, bend the knees. Keep the eyes closed for now. Turn over to one side and pause there for a moment. Check in with how you feel now compared to the beginning of the class. Notice what has changed or shifted. And then slowly come up into a comfortable seated position. Find a tall spine. Place your hands in front of your heart. Let's find a final deep breath together to seal our practice. Inhale deeply through your nose. Open the mouth. Exhale completely. Close the mouth. Bow your chin down. Namaste. Thank you so very much for your practice and for your dedication today. I really, really appreciate you being here and practicing with me this morning. And I wish you an amazing rest of your day.